Hello everyone, I am Dr. Manik Mittal, Senior Cataract and Refractive Surgeon at New Vision Eye Center in Paschim Bihar. Today I am going to speak about LASIK surgery and I want to clear some common misconceptions that people have, and I also want to answer the common queries that people have regarding the surgery. So basically LASIK surgery involves application of laser on the outer layer of the eye, that is the cornea, and it reshapes the cornea to correct the spectacle power. So we do have lot of options in LASIK surgery. There are older technologies also being used and newer technologies also are coming up. So I'll discuss each one step by step. First of all, the conventional surgery that we are doing is C-LASIK or customized LASIK. So customized LASIK works by reshaping the cornea. It flattens the central part and readjusts the focusing power of the cornea so that light accurately falls on the retina and you get a clear vision. Customized LASIK is now gradually being replaced by better technologies which are topo guided technology, also popularly known as Contura Vision. So Contura Vision acts like it's an advanced form of the laser. It charts out the entire cornea even in a more detailed fashion, and hence the final outcome gives a better clarity, a better contrast as compared to the conventional surgery. Then each of these technologies can further be enhanced and combined with femtolaser, which is bladeless surgery. So femtolaser acts by improving the safety of the procedure. The flap that is created, the incision that is given is done entirely by the laser and not by a blade. So it improves the safety of the surgery as well as the patient satisfaction level. We follow certain criteria to decide who is an eligible candidate for the surgery. First of all, the age factor. We usually defer surgery till after 18 years of age so that the number gets stabilized. In some cases, number still keeps on changing, so we wait until it is at least stable for a period of 6 months, because if the power keeps on changing, it is not feasible to operate, because then power will recur few months after surgery. So that is the first criteria, age of 18 years at least and power stable for at least 6 months. Then third thing, we need to look at the overall health of the eye, the shape of the cornea, the thickness of the cornea, and internal structural integrity of the retina. If they are all healthy, then you are a good candidate for LASIK surgery. Lastly, the power that has to be within a certain range. Generally, for extremely small powers like 0.25 or 0.5, patients can easily manage without spectacles also. So we do not operate them on a regular basis. But once the power is more than -1, then definitely patient cannot manage without glasses and they should consider refractive surgery. And there is also an upper limit. Usually 7.5 power is a ideal upper limit for the surgery. Higher powers can only be corrected in a certain cases. If at all a person is suffering from higher powers like -10, -12, we do have other options like phakic IUL, or commonly known as ICL surgery. So we will discuss about that also in the next video. So now coming on to what all tests you should undergo. So first of all, a comprehensive complete eye checkup needs to be done. So that includes checking your vision, your spectacle power, the shape of the cornea as I previously discussed, if there is any pre-existing dryness in the eyes or any other illness inside the eye or in the body as well. Like some patients may have diabetes or cholesterol or thyroid or rheumatoid arthritis, certain conditions, so we do rule them out before proceeding with the surgery. Pregnancy also is a strict no. If a person is pregnant, we do tell them to wait till after 6 months post delivery. So before surgery, you need to avoid using contact lenses for at least a period of 5 days. Commonly prescribe lubricating eye drops to our patients few days before surgery to ensure that the corneal surface is healthy. Then thirdly, you do not have to apply eye makeup, especially on the day of surgery, and it's better to be avoided a few days before the surgery as well.